So that's good. We move on. One thing, what our discussions at Twang, the one thing I remember saying was how people are evil. It's a bit much, maybe. Not evil, but people suck. And fuck with each other all the time. And that's humanity. Bad news. And then I was going to say something about it now, and I don't remember what it was. Just, I guess, I don't know, Julius talks about she gets the klimatångest sometimes. Which I think I've gotten away from. And it's...
Yeah, that's really cool. I'm just going to say real quick about the klimatångest. I also kind of got away from it because I started realizing, it's total bullshit. It's that whole thing about putting the kind of weight of responsibility on the individual, which is part of our society, I guess. But also that then it's like, the companies don't have to do anything and governments don't have to do anything. You got to recycle. When you look into the actual numbers and stuff, it's all meaningless. Outside of not having kids, not having a car, and not eating meat, and not flying anywhere, what can we do, So I don't have a car. Going to New York in a bit for a weekend, though, because you got to go see the good stuff in New York. It's great fun. Anyway, so climate angst is something, it's one of those things where I kind of feel like it's not worth worrying over anymore. It's like it's out of our hands. There was a kind of maybe a decade of possible change, but that's past now, or at least it will be ending soon, and we're not changing. We're going the opposite. It's getting worse. So it's a little bit like, let's not worry about it, man. Like, as individual people, that we shouldn't be stressing about shit we can't change. And on the kind of individual level, I'm just going to say, look at this plant over here. I got this cool plant up, and the plan is to kind of like have it in my little work from home room here. And the thing is, as a climate change kind of thing, it's got a big powerful light running it, and it feels a little bit like, maybe that's a stupid thing. I should take it away because it's just an indulgence, and I'm kind of, running this thing energy-wise is bad. It's bad for the planet, I guess. But at the same time, it also feels like it makes no difference. Whether I do this or not, it makes no difference. Nothing's going to change. And this, at least, is fun. It's a fun, beautiful little thing. So that's my take on the climate shit. You were saying you have a new worry.
Instead, it's more technology almost. And it's not just that there's like AI and social media and all that stuff. Not just that they like exist and that it like fucks with your brain and ruins, I don't know, society, but it's like, it's that people just buy into it so much, It's like, let's digitalize everything possible.
Dude, we got this laundry room, right? And they have the booking system for the laundry room. It used to be a piece of paper. You write down you want to book and that was it. Now it's like a digital system. At least once every 2 months the server goes down and you can't book it. And sometimes it happens when you have shit in there and you can't even go in the fucking room. And it used to be a piece of paper. You know how hard it is to break a piece of paper? This whole shit is just unsustainable complexities. There's a really good article about it in The Atlantic called The Oncoming Software Apocalypse. I highly recommend it. It's a super good article. But it goes into this whole thing about how the more complexity goes up in software, the more shit gets fucked up. And we were talking before about how it's almost certain that the Russians are just constantly hammering away and doing like, cyber attack shit, sandworm shit. It's going to be bad, man. Soon the Russians will control our laundry room booking options and shit.
It's like, there's like no hope for the future. It's just going to get more and worse. So that's me being a cranky old man on a Saturday.
Yeah, well, I agree. And I got to say, the area that kind of is going to be worse is like kids and indoctrination into the kind of late stage hyper-capitalism shine bullshit. That's just where AI is going to go, I think. And, selling, it's just like you're saying, it's just consumerization of everything. Every technology has to be milked to the utmost. It's terrible. But what can you do? Don't worry about it, man. And just live the kind of techno-Amish life. That's what I say to you. Also, I just want to say, I got a new kind of topic of conversation, but I don't know if I can do it right now. Basically, I've been listening a lot to kind of empowering woman music. I give you a song to check out. It's called Unwritten by Natalie something, and she is singing about, you'll know it because she says something about like dancing in the rain, and the whole genre of music is amazing. So I've been really going and deep diving into this, and it feels a little bit like the first time I ever saw a chick flick was The Duff, The Dumb Ugly Fat Friend, and it feels a bit like that, where I've just discovered this new world, and it's like, oh my god, this is amazing. So this song, Unwritten, check it out. It's a lot about kind of, it feels like empowering music from unempowered people, like, you know, the matriarchy kind of stuff, where it feels like coping music, you know what I mean? These women are all in shitty situations and relations, but they're all like, fuck it, I'm strong, I can do it. And that's a really cool, like, emotion to capture in music. So I'm digging it right now. Yay chick stuff. Bye.